All right, hey everyone. So I upload several videos of the gameplay from beginning up to level 5. The first 5 levels, there's not much things to do really. You just basically build up, clear out. Now the key thing is, when you first start out, you'll be in the study level 1, then you upgrade to level 2, level 3, and once you get to level 4, right here, you can join the valley. Now the key of the valley is, you want to join an active valley, okay? Because with an active valley, it will help you a lot to level up, upgrade, and do other tasks much quicker, okay? This is the valley I'm in since the beginning of this game. These are great guys. The hearts right here. The hearts right here is based on the quest you take, either by the ships or help build these fields right here, okay? So let's say right now I have a task that I took to do 200 woods, right? And if I complete that task, I will get 76 hearts, okay? And that's going toward this reputation row right here, right? So once you get 100, you can open a chest. 200, you get a construction token +1. So it's important that you participate in the valley, do these quests, whether by boat or by helping construction or researching, okay? And by having a lot of hearts, give you perks, boots, and stuff. It really helps. So if you are in valley that's not too active, I highly recommend you leave that valley and join someone else. Now it's a two-way street now, right? You need to be active also, right, to help out your valley. So that's the key, okay? The key is to participate in an active valley, right? What I do is I also clear up all these things right here, okay? I clear up all them up because when you take on a task, whether it's woods, rocks, clay, it's nice to have 2 of them, so you can send 2 villagers to perform the task, okay? Now this is how I set up my little valley, my little town. You cannot move the kitchen, right? And you cannot move your study. They are permanent fixed. Now, to reduce the time of cost of, some other stuff, I like to put the 2 pumpkin right next to the kitchen, right? Because when someone's making a soup, guess what? That person, see, they bring the soup over to the kitchen. So you want both of your pumpkin patch next to the kitchen. I also put the figuring workshop right next to here. Windmill, the pottery workshop, the warehouse. Okay, those are the key. Put next to it. All right. As I said earlier, you want to make sure that you put the pumpkin patch next to the kitchen, okay? The windmill, the workshop, the storage, okay? That's what I do. And I would put the clay storage next to the clay pit. Same with the store mine. You want stone storage, wood, and so forth, okay? So that's the key to, because you want to spend less time. You don't want these guys right here, these villagers, other than when they get the soup, you don't want them to farm the wood and then have to walk a long distance to store the woods, okay? So that's what I did. Over here, I put a nectar fountain, the beehive, in the chicken coop, because you can just farm them, but you don't have to send any farmers out. So that should be fine. Okay. Now, as you get a higher level, like myself, you want the objective of this game is to get as many villagers as you can. Okay. So right now, once you open the valley, okay, what I do is I try to increase the storage first to store more woods, more clay, more rocks. That to me is key. Okay. So this is where I am right now, right? So I want to open another village right here for level 7. So once I complete this whole map right here on level 6, I would do this one right here, this whole line, right? I would do definitely this whole line so I can get another builder, because it's a key. It's a key in this game to get as many villagers as you can so that they can complete more tasks for you. The other thing is, you want to have someone research all the time. I'm talking about research 24 hours a day. You should not have, you always should have one person do the soup, right? Because the kitchen will need soup to feed the villager. But you must always have someone do research. Okay, always. So that's a key. Now, I'm at the valley where everyone's just awesome. Pretty active. So we built these things right here, the guild level. Okay. Now what it does is, let's just say you go to a. I'm just trying to figure out level 1. Here we go. The stonemason guild. Okay. So what you want to do is, you can train any villager that you have, and what it does is, it will cost you 1,000 gold coins, but when you train that person for 1 hour, you can send that villager to farm the stone, and it will be 10% much quicker. Okay. And I highly recommend that as soon as you can, get each one of your villager, okay, to go and do one of these guilds. Okay. Don't have them do the same. So for example, for my villagers, Elena, I have her study the woods guild so she can do quicker. Tuan right here would be research guild, so he can research quicker. Carolina will be on farming. Okay, so you don't want to have two villagers learning the same skill. Not yet, anyway. Okay, you want them on separate skills so you can send them out to do different things, right? So I have one villager learn clay, right? So I have one villager learn clay over here. I have one villager learn stonemason, one villager stone woodcutters, researcher, and farmer. Now, because my valley was able to upgrade this to level 2, you see that? Level 2, level 2. You need to level the home to level 2 also, okay? So that means Tuan right here, who I have him learn researcher level 1, now he can learn level 2, okay? He can learn level 2 now. So it's very important that you have this village house right here level up as fast as you can, so that way they can learn to upgrade also, okay? That's vital. My other recommendation is, if you're about to go to bed or you know you'll be AFK for a long amount of time, then send your villager to do a long task like wheat field, right? The wheat field takes 6 hours, right? So right before I go to bed, I will have one of my villagers go farm wheat. I have another one, right? Go farm salt. Salt field take about 7 hours. Okay. I'm sorry, cotton field. Cotton field takes 7 hours. I'm sorry, cotton field takes 7 hours. So this is something I was sent to. I believe salt is 6 hours, and the sheep is only 2 hours. Okay. Now, if you have a villager that you have researched up here, right, in the Farmer Guild, like my villager Carolina, you should send her, or whoever that is, to farm wheat overnight, because that villager actually have the boost that you can use in the valley. So you can use anyone that have farming boost right here, right? If any one of your villager have farming boost right here, it actually work in the valley too. So that's not tips right there, okay? That you can actually farm. So I would always recommend sending your villager to do the long task, whether before you go to bed or if you're away from the game for longer period of time, then that's what you should do. Now we have these nectar right here. The only time that you will see me use nectars is when I have all 5 villagers back home, right? Not doing anything else. And most of the time I would use the nectar to pick up the raspberry or the mushrooms, or chopping off or digging stuff. I don't use them when they're doing this, like this, okay? I only use them when they're actually picking up these stuff, because it makes the cooking much quicker to refill your kitchen, okay? Because right now you can see I had 37 raspberry, mushroom, and eggs. So I do that once a day when I have all 5 villagers. Now, of course, one of my villagers will always going to be researching, okay? And one of my villagers will always be making soup. So the other 3 villagers, I will send them out to pick up raspberry and mushroom. Or you can chop up the woods right here, or pick up these things right here, the clay, right? Then use the nectar, okay? Because that would speed them up walking around much quicker, in my opinion. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps give you guys a little bit of hints and tips on playing this game. Now, so far, I have not spent a single dime in this game. Okay, this is I want to show you guys how to play this game free to play, because you can always spend money. You can always spend money. See, I just got up to level 7, so I got this bundle. So every time you level up, you get a special bundle for 3 days. Okay. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, what do we do, right? What do we do with all these, gems that we have, right? Personally, I wouldn't. I mean, it's up to you. If you are free to play players, F2P, okay, then I would say don't waste them on, stuff yet. I wouldn't buy a potion. I wouldn't use that on potion at all, okay? I wouldn't use them on outfits yet, okay? I actually just got my 200 gems today. So what I will do is, I might just hire a worker for 2 days. Because this worker have all the skill at 50%. And so you basically will have an extra workers for 2 days. It is a lot, but I think it's worth it to level up quicker, right? So imagine you have an extra worker with 50% boost, right? You can send that worker to do research. I mean, imagine you have a worker research for 50% boost, right? That's amazing. So that's what I might do. I might just use my gems and hire him, okay? Because then that means I can accomplish a lot. Now, by doing that, having an extra worker for 50% boost, you'll be able to do a lot of stuff, and you'll be able to complete more tasks, right? Like these things, right? You can send him just to the wheat field, okay, to make the stuff. So by doing that, you will get more hearts, right? And by getting more hearts, guess what? You can do more up here. So the key to this game, okay, for me, and I play a lot of games, Heydays, Townkins, Township, all those farming games. And this game is definitely different from other games. And I think the key to successful game playing for this one would be you want to unlock as many villagers as fast as you can. So as you can see, my research right here, I can actually level up now. Right, and it will cost me 2,300 coins. So I'm gonna save up this money now. So that's my goal for today. I will save up coins so I can upgrade this. When he's done though, because I want to make sure that he's done his research, and I will start upgrade, because then, only then, can I go this straight line to open and get an extra worker down here. See? So that's the key. So if you are back here somewhere, you want to look for a research line that will allow you to unlock an extra villager, like this one right here, level 5. So you want to go down this line first, okay? Instead of this line, I would ignore them. Go down this, right? So that's what you want to do when you are low levels, because the extra villager will help out a lot, okay? And make sure you participate in the valley, collecting these hearts, because, I mean, look at these things. It helps a lot in the long run, okay? So that's it for now. If you guys have any question or any comments, just leave it in the, just leave in a message, and I will reply to everyone. But this game is a pretty good game. You don't have to pay to play this game. You don't kill anyone. It's a good farming game. It's totally different from other games that I play with, Heydays and so forth. And like I said, you don't have to spend to be successful in this game. You just have to be smart. Basically it's time management, really, okay? And so far, this is what I have learned, and this is what I do, to play this game, okay? Until next time, take care.